What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're gonna be going through like my hair routine. So my hair is currently wet because I just got out of the shower, and I'll show you like what I do to my wet hair before I dry it. Usually I let my hair air dry, like I don't use a lot of heat on my hair. But for purposes of today's video, I will be blow drying it. Let's go ahead and get started. So first, I brush it. So then after I brush it, I flip it up and down. So the first thing that I'll put in, so all the products that I'm going to show you are Launch. Launch is my first affiliation, and I've truly loved their product. So I have super dry scalp. I just have dry skin in general, and their shampoo and conditioner that I use is the Heavenly, it's Heavenly and Indulge, but I don't know if it's Heavenly Shampoo, Indulge Conditioner. It might be Swift. The reason that I use them is because of my dry skin, like so bad that before using their product, I could tip my head down, go like this in my scalp, and like snowflakes would be coming out. It was nasty. So use their stuff. And I'm gonna put down below, I'm gonna put a link as well as my discount code. So the link will take you to a page that has all these different discounts right now, and you should go because it's more than 50% off for some of their products. So I'm going to be using their curling wand and all of their products. So use the link. Anything that's not on the page that the link is on, use the code GORGEOUS and that'll get you an additional 50% off. So we'll start with the lotion. I put about that much, you can see it here. And I put my hands together, and then I flip my head over so that I can get it in my roots and get it as close to my scalp as possible. I did do a live video for Launch, and there you can see what the shampoo and conditioner look like. If you go to L''ANG on Facebook, you can see that live video, and it shows I'm actually like curling my hair in the video, as well as like showing you how to use the products and talking about the products, as well as talking about different wands to use, why you would choose different wands. I will show you guys. I have the Ondule. This is it. It's super pretty, rose gold and pink, like a baby pink. So after I do the hair lotion, I do like a product cocktail of both of these. So it's the Sorbet and the Satin Nectar Nourishing Gloss, and both of these are going to control for frizz. This one is, you can use hair wet or hair dry. I do both, and this one's always hair wet. And I use these mostly on like my ends. But that's about as much as I use. And then this I'll do like half a pump. And then I'll mix it together, cocktail it, rub my hands together. And then usually my hair's already parted. And I'll lightly go through. And these all smell so good. For us fitness gals, a huge concern, at least for me, is that, because I only wash my hair twice a week, usually. Sometimes it's like once, but I always worry that my hair stinks. So the amazing smells in these products, my hair never smells. Even my husband has complimented it, and that's something. Okay. So that, and then I do the detangler. It's called the Replenish detangler here. And because I have super fine hair, so I used to only like in the morning brush like the roots and not go all the way down because my hair tangles so much and so easily. But now with this, and this smells like vanilla cookies. With this, I can brush my hair whenever. It's lovely. They also do have the sea salt spray. I usually use this on like day 2 or 3 hair. A, because it smells really good, and B, because it adds texture to your hair so it will look less greasy. But also for grease, they have dry shampoo. The awesome thing about this dry shampoo is it's clear. So for the girls out there that have dark hair and you want clear, it's excellent for that. So this is a root booster. You gotta shake it really good. So this is to add some volume to your hair, which blow drying it is essentially gonna do that. But like I said, a lot of times I don't blow dry my hair, so I do like to add this. And sometimes I'll add this at the end if I don't feel like I've gotten enough volume. But since it does come out kind of heavy, sometimes it can be wet, but it dries really quickly. So you might think like, wow, that's a lot of product. Is her hair gonna be really sticky? And no, it's not. Because when your hair is slightly wet, your hair can kind of like absorb everything, which is super nice. Plus these products I think are just made to not have that like sticky effect. Okay, can you guys already see like how fluffy my hair's gotten? Lastly, I put on the heat shield just right now because I'm gonna blow dry my hair. I'm gonna use their heat shield. And this is not just to protect your hair from the heat, but it also nourishes your hair while it's in use. So it helps your hair grow. I probably don't need this much, but it smells so great that like, why not? And it's such a fine mist that you really don't need that much. But I'm super extra. Time to blow dry. So now that I'm a fluffy lioness, we can go ahead and curl. So usually, so much hair. Usually what I do is I do a couple of layers. And if you guys want to see, I'm doing a different curl today. So if you want to see my standard usual curl, go to the launch page on Facebook and look there because I'm trying something a little different today. All right, so second part of this video, instead of it just, instead of it just being me talking, I wanted to talk about the mind to muscle connection. So I strongly believe in the mind to muscle connection, and this is thinking about the muscle you're working as you're working it. So I know that I've been told that a lot of people have difficulty with this, which is understandable. So that's why I'm talking about it. So if you're not having difficulty with it, keep doing what you're doing and ignore me. Maybe fast forward so you can just watch me curl. But if you are having difficulty, what I noticed helped me was instead of focusing on like the muscle belly of the muscle I was working on, I focused on like the origin insertion of the muscle I was working on. So, yes, this might require that you get out one of those old anatomy books or you Google to find out what I'm talking about. So what I'm saying is that every muscle has a starting point and an ending point. And for me to feel the connection, sometimes I like to focus on either the origin or the insertion. A lot of times it's the insertion, so where the muscle ends, that I will focus on in order to feel what I'm working. So for example, if I'm working the biceps, a lot of people like to think like right here, which is great. If that works, keep doing it. But personally for me, I feel it more if I focus at where the bicep connects. So it connects a little below your elbow and it starts a little bit in your armpit. All right, so if I focus on those two areas, I'll start to feel it in either one of them. And then I'm like, oh, okay, I'm really connecting the mind to the muscle. And that is kind of the best advice I have for you. I would love to just go through every muscle in the body and tell you where it starts and where it ends. But then this video is going to be 18 million years long because there's so many muscles and there's actually a lot of places they start. So bicep actually connects, it starts in 2 different places. That's why it's called bicep, bi for 2. And the tricep starts in 3 different places and has 3 different heads. So I strongly recommend that you Google it and then try to focus on those areas. So I know a lot of people have like the most difficulty mind-body connection with, or mind-muscle connection with the back. I used to struggle with my lats. So instead of focusing like your lats are, they start over here and they come all the way down to like your mid-back. They come really low. Instead of focusing on like this area, I've focused on where they originate, which is armpit area. And then I'm like, whoo, I am feeling it. And then the next day, my lats are killing me. So hopefully that helps. I think that if you're going to get into fitness, that knowing where each muscle is extremely beneficial. So I would just learn it. And then you would know exactly what you're working, when you're working it, why you're working it, how it's gonna benefit you to work it, rather than just being like, I wanna get big, bro. You know? I've noticed a huge difference in all of my training since I've been in PT school, because now I know where things are, what they do, and why they do it. I'm not saying go to PT school if you want to have good training. I'm just saying, know your body. So, this is first layer. I actually like it. I didn't think I'd like the wrap curl. Ooh, I left a piece out. Sorry, piece. I didn't think I'd like the wrap curl with the 32 millimeter. This is a 32 millimeter. I didn't mention it before. I thought they would be too big, but they're very pretty. I like them a lot. Fun fact about this type of curl is that it stays longer. So the reason for that is because as you're twisting it around the barrel, your hair is already like twisted, if that makes any sense, rather than like how I usually curl. And if you go watch the video, sorry I keep saying that, but if you go watch that video, you'll see that I keep it flat, my hair flat around the barrel the whole time. And that one doesn't hold as well. I mean, my hair holds curl pretty well, so it holds for me for about 4 days. So do you see how it's already like twisted and ropey? That's gonna make the curl last longer because having that extra like twist to it, that's hot, is going to help it curl. And it's actually better for your hair to curl this way because it's less direct heat on each strand of hair, which I found super interesting, which is kind of why I'm doing it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward through this, the rest of this, until I get to the end and show you guys how I do all that. So you guys see how like this is like curly right here? I don't like that. So I take a little straightener to like all my little baby hairs, as well as like under here. I have pretty wavy hair at the roots, so that way it's just like crisper. I'm able to grab pretty large chunks because this iron gets so hot. So keep that in mind. They do have one that is heat adjustable. It's called the Luster. It's a little more expensive, but if you go through the link down below, then it's greater than 50% off. I think it's usually $160 and it's like $69, so use that link. But I'm able to do, it's 410 degrees, and I'm able to do bigger chunks because it gets so hot. And I only hold it on for maybe 5 seconds at most. Okay, so once I get to the top, I do a little bit thinner of pieces just to give myself like all this volume and body. But towards the bottom, they're like super thick. The reason I do this is to like integrate the hair to like flow together. So like I'm a flinger. I like grab and fling and fling and fling. So I do like to take the straightener and like put different pieces together while fluffing it, and then the fling doesn't like break up so easy, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, so now I kind of just like fluff them out. I am freaking loving it. See, fling. I'm always a flinger. I'm a flinger to this side because this side's fluffier. Because like it has more hair because where my part is. So look at this. I'm in love. I'm in love. And then if you wanted to add some like extra shine to like your ends or something, you can use the Nourishing gloss again. I hope that talking about like the mind muscle connection made sense. But if it didn't, just leave some comments below and I'll try to explain it as much as possible. Any questions that you have, I will definitely answer, I promise. With talking to you guys, it took me 24 minutes. So usually without talking, it takes me like 15 to 20. Done. All right. So hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you later. Bye guys.